Alright, so the other day I went diving with Jamie, who's a friend of Gray's. I told Marilyn she should go to Honolua Bay and borrow my board. And Marilyn, tell them what happened. So yeah, so first day in Hawaii, like get here, long flight, like 18-hour long flight all together with the layover. Forget to bring my snorkel gear. So Julie at like 6 in the morning has a friend taking her out diving, so I'm like, oh, no problem, like I didn't bring my gear, like let me drop you off and I'll just borrow your surfboard and go out and like surf while you guys are out diving. And borrowed her surfboard, borrowed her GoPro, dropped her off, came out here to Honolua Bay. Honolua Bay, which is gorgeous. Paddled out, was the most amazing experience. There literally were whales out in the bay breaching. There's a whale right there.
Oh yeah.
Rainbows, like waves were super nice, super clean, like about 4 to 6 foot. Just like having a really good time, getting some really good GoPro footage. Catch this wave, just wipe out, the leash just snaps and my board just goes. And yeah, so I tried to swim up to the board and like a set came through, it just got washed away. Swam like a 1/4 mile against the current into shore, and then spent like the next 2 hours climbing up and down the cliffs just looking for it. Did finally find the board. It was in one piece, but it definitely is destroyed. And the GoPro was smashed off of it. So I very anxiously awaited Julie to be done with her shore dive, hoping that, you know, she just had like the best day diving in her whole life and wouldn't care. Everyone told me like, oh, just get on the plane and go, she's gonna kill you. And yeah, I was super scared, but I picked her up and, you know, got a little emotional about it, but she was super cool, and I do owe her a new board and a new GoPro when we get home, but overall it still was a pretty amazing experience.
And we're still early on in our trip, so we got this wave storm today, and we'll probably rent a short board and just take turns and see how we do. I tried to repair my old board. We could try and make it work for this trip, and I don't think it's gonna work. The fins got chips in them and quite a few dings that I just didn't have enough sun cure to fix. So anyway, we'll figure something out. We still got another week here in Hawaii, and it's gonna be a good trip.
Like Christmas.